we're having a one-day symposium to discuss rice production in Kenya. As you might be aware, the consumption of rice is going up because the younger generation are not very much interested in ugali. So the consumption of rice is going up. Currently, we are importing about over 85% of what we consume, and we produce very, very little. So the objective of today's meeting is to discuss how we can increase our rice production. We have partnered with the Korean government who are supporting us to develop a seed system for rice production. For us to be able to increase our rice production, we have to look at quality seed, quality certified seed. We have some local varieties that we have developed here, but the Koreans have very good quality and high yielding rice varieties. So to begin with, we are testing those varieties, and then we will be able to introduce them to Kenya. We have developed facilities jointly at Kalrum, where we are going to be producing certified seed for our farmers. As you are aware, Mwea is a very important area in terms of rice production in Kenya. Other areas are at the coast, and also in Aero and other parts of Nyanza. So the key thing here today is to concentrate on how can we empower our farmers to increase their production from the current 2.5 to 3 tons per hectare to increase to 4.5, 5 up to 7 hectares. Because to be able to bridge that gap of importing 85%, a lot of work has to go into it. So the facilities that we are developing in jointly with the Korean government are rice production fields, state-of-the-art rice production fields. They are also supporting us in facilities, infrastructure for seed production, seed cleaning, seed storage. We are also investing in research to produce quality certified seeds. The way it is done is that you bring in several varieties. You do the trials here. Those that perform best is what is now produced here. You adopt them and produce them here. The investment in where, in terms of research, facilities, land preparation, storage facilities, seed cleaning equipment, is in the tune of about 2 billion Kenya shillings over a period of 5 years. There are two fronts into this. One is facilities for producing our local varieties. Two is trying other varieties which can be introduced to complement what we have. So it is two-pronged. Yes, because even the Komboka variety you're talking about is a very new variety which was developed the other day. It's actually right now the most preferred variety. But with time, the tastes change over time. So you must have something always ready for the farmers to be able to obtain. So actually, we expect that by next year we should be in full production of the seed, and that seed will not only be used in Mwea, to be used across the country.
The relationship between Korea and Kenya has been developing very smoothly since diplomatic establishment in 1964. The last year we celebrate 60 years of the diplomatic ties. In the development of bilateral relations, the cooperation of agricultural sector is very important. So this year we organized this important symposium on improving rice seed the production system in Africa, because the agriculture sector is very important role. They account for more than 40% of employment. They account for 20% of the GDP. So I'm proud that the Kopia Center, they carry out very important project called K-Rice Belt to enhance the food productions and address the shortage crisis. So I hope this project will be expanded in the futures to contributing the addressing food shortages, especially rice the product shortage the problem. I think there are huge potentials more collaborations between our two nations, especially in agricultural sectors. I think there are the many Korean companies is interested in the trade and investment with our partner country in the Kenya. I think the Korean company is seek to explore opportunities in the agriculture center and the food process manufacturing. So I hope to promote the Kenya, which is very favorable the investment environment to Korea so that more and more Korean companies is visiting Kenya to explore more business opportunities in cross collaborations with Kenya counterpart companies.
We have selected 3 food varieties. One is called Ukafasi 39. We also have Isris 6 and Isris 7. Currently, these varieties are under the National Performance Trial Season 1, and we are going to do another season, maybe from October this year, so that by next year, January, we'll have results from the National Performance Trials, and then from there, together with KEVIS, once they have passed through, then most likely by next year they can be released. For one, these varieties are very high yielding compared to what we have. The current improved varieties we have, they yield about 6 to 7 tons. But the varieties we have introduced, we are seeing that they can yield around 7 to 7.5 tons per hectare. So that is one of the qualities of these varieties. And the other thing is that they can also be grown both under irrigated conditions and under rain-fed lowland conditions.